What it is, what it do with the whoop whoop. It is Miss Tamika Renee Bly back with another episode of Uncomfortable Conversations. Um, Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever it is you may be. You all may notice my energy is a little bit on the lower side today. I got into a really bad car accident over the weekend. As you can see, I'm okay. I'm alive and well. Pain all over. Just some bruising and stuff. No broken bones or anything like that. No internal bleeding, thank God. The car is totaled. But again, I'm okay. I just can't do too much. Like, it's sore everywhere. And I'll input the photos of the car so y'all can see how bad the accident was. So anyways, welcome back to Uncomfortable Conversations. What it is, what it do with the whoop whoop. Even that hurt. It is me, it is I. It is me, it is her, it is she, it is I, Miss Tamika Renee Bly. Thank you guys for tuning in. If you're new, welcome. If you are someone who continues to support, thank you and welcome back. Before I get into the car accident, of course I have a quote. I first and foremost hope that everyone is okay. Hope that all is well. Whatever it is you're going through, this too shall pass. I read this article yesterday, and I took some things from the article that I want to share with you guys. Also, too, I have this quote. And I started reading, so I'm going to introduce the book that I'm reading. It's a very interesting book about dating. So let me start with the quote. The quote is, "Sometimes the smallest step in the right direction ends up being the biggest step of your life. Tiptoe if you must, but take the step. Slow and steady wins the race," right? That's what they say, at least. Okay. So the article that I was reading is called "Before the Coffee Gets Cold." Now I'm going to try. "Before the Coffee Gets Cold" by Toshikazu Kawaguchi. Let me try to say it fast. Toshikazu Kawaguchi. I hope I said it right. And it's titled "The Cost of Later." I forgot the affirmation, y'all. I forgot the affirmation. The affirmation for today is, "I will appreciate the little things." Kind of same like the last week. After being in the car crash, that's all I got. Just appreciate the little things. Don't take nothing for granted. Not that I was, but I just feel the need to say that after having that near-death experience. Just appreciate the little things and don't take anything for granted. That's the affirmation. Yeah, so the article, "The Cost of Later" by Toshikazu Kawaguchi. And there's some bullet points here. Okay. Basically, it talks about not leaving anything for later, and I'm going to go ahead and name off the bullet points. So, later, the coffee gets cold. Later, people grow up. Later, people grow old. Later, words go unsaid. Later, you lose interest. Later, opportunities slip away. Later, the day turns into night. Later, you'll regret not doing something. Pretty much. I mean, what's understood doesn't need to be explained, but what I got from that article is it's clear as day. Do not wait until later. Do it now. If it's something that needs to be spoken about, if I guess unless it's a situation that, let's say you can't approach the situation until later, then that's a different then it becomes a different type of topic. But as far as the article goes, don't wait until the last minute, because at the last minute it's like, I've outgrown you now. I no longer am interested. This opportunity is no longer available because you waited. I get it. Later, people grow old. Later, people grow up. Later, words go unsaid. That's why I speak clear English when I talk, and I say what I need to say, and I mean what I'm saying. Okay. So yeah, this one's not gonna be too long of a video because I would like to lay back down, as the rain is now making every ache in my body like come full surface, and I don't have arthritis. Anyway, yeah, so the car crash. Well, my dad, right? I'm gonna get into that, but my dad bought me this ice pack. It's pretty dope. Right? It looks like a waist trainer, but it's not. And it has a power button. Right now, I got the water. Well, the ice melted, so it's just water. And right now, I just want to show y'all this cool ice pack. So it has a power button, right? You turn it on. And these are the intensities. So the first one, basically, it squeezes. I'm not going to put it too tight, but when you press the button, the first one, it squeezes a little bit. The second one gets tighter and tighter to hold it in place. Let me turn this shit off. And this helped a lot because the pain is all over my body. And it comes with this thing. It's water in it now because I used it last night. And clearly the ice melted. But in here, put some ice cubes in here. I put that thing in the freezer because then I'm going to take my shower or whatever. Bam. And then come back and just put it back inside of here. Right? And then put it on me, honey. This thing is awesome. Okay. So let me get into the car crash real quick. Because at this point, a few of y'all are my peoples now, and y'all can know what I got going on. Oh, the book. Sorry. The book is called The Right Swipe. Let's let them pass. And please allow me, y'all, if I could just take a pull or two of the blunt. And talk about this book. What's up with y'all, though? What's going on with y'all? Y'all still protecting y'all's energy? Y'all still making sure y'all say what need to be said in plain English so people hear y'all the first time? Ain't no smoke really come out. What's wrong with the blunt today? I need you to hit. Come on. There we go, I guess. I don't know what that's about. But I hope y'all are still protecting y'all's peace and energy. The book is called The Right Swipe. It's a novel by Alicia Rai or Alicia Ray. I don't like butchering people's names, but that's the name of the book. I've had it for quite some time. When I'm on, I get like a 3 hour break from my deliveries, and I don't enjoy just like sitting around. So I'm like, let me just pick a book off my bookshelf and, just start reading the books that I haven't read yet. And this is one of them. The Right Swipe is about this young lady. Her name is Rhiannon Hunter. Said that wrong, sorry. Please charge it to my mind and not my heart. I'm trying. The book is called The Right Swipe by Alicia Ray or Alicia Rai. Now, it's about a dating app. So, Rhiannon Hunter is the person who created the app, I think. Or she's the one that's on the dating app. Jesus Christ, Tamika, I'm gonna just read it. Rhiannon Hunter may have revolutionized romance in the digital world, but in real life, she only swipes right on her career and the occasional hookup. The cynical dating app creator controls her love life with a few key rules. Nude pics are by invitation only. If someone stands you up, block them with extreme prejudice and protect your heart. Only there aren't any rules to govern her attraction to her newest match. Former pro football player, the sexy and seemingly sweet hunk woos her one magical night and then disappears. That's when it gets interesting. She thought she buried her hurt over him ghosting her until he suddenly resurfaces months later. Still big, still beautiful, and in league with a business rival. He says he won't fumble their second chance, but she's a little on the fence. A temporary physical partnership is one thing, but a merger of hearts, surely that's too high a risk. So it kind of caught my eye, whatever, just reading the back, reading the synopsis or whatever. And I figured, hey, I'll read it. I haven't started yet because the day I was supposed to start, got into the goddamn car accident. So, you guys, on Friday night, I was headed to meet a friend. We were going to hang out, have some drinks. Haven't seen him in a while. I'm on my way to the mall because the restaurant's over in the mall. And I'm going to take a left turn off of this main road. It's called Blue Hills Parkway. I'm taking a left turn off Blue Hills Parkway. And a car comes and hits me from the side. The car hit me so hard that my car ran into the square, the gray square electrical box. I believe that's what it's called. That be like on certain sidewalks. It ran into that. Like immediately, it's crazy how I just did the panic attack episode last week. I immediately felt myself have a panic attack, and I instantly started to get into the mindset of I need to get out of this car because what if it catches on fire? My fear, aside from being in something and danger happening and I can't get myself out. My fear always was, if I get into a car accident, what if I'm not able to get out the car and the car catches on fire, right? So I had my seatbelt on, of course. I'm a safe driver. Whoop whoop. Had my seatbelt on. When the car crashed, again, my first thought, I need to get out. At first, it didn't look promising. Like, I could not move. I could not get out. And I was by myself. I couldn't get out. So it took everything in me. Like, I don't know. It's almost like the way I pulled the handle and kind of used my shoulder. And I had all the airbags deployed. Every last one. Front, side, woo, woo, woo. And I had to, how do you call it? Kind of duck under the side airbag and the one that came out the steering wheel. I had to kind of duck under those to get out the car. And then as soon as I got out, the door like just shut real fast and nobody else was able to open it. Yo. It was two people that came to make sure I was okay. It was a older gentleman. He was just asking me if there was anyone. I remember him asking me if it was anyone else in the car. And I'm like, no, it's just me. Somebody needs to go in there, get my phones, get the Android and the iPhone, get both of my phones. I need to call my son. I need to call my dad. And I heard them tell me, like, we can't open the door. Like, how'd you get out? We can't open the door. I'm like, somebody go get my phones. I don't know what happened, but I got the phones. I think maybe I grabbed the Android on my way out. Who knows? Like, I probably just grabbed the Android on my way out. I don't know, but I remember having one phone. Then later the iPhone came. And then a lady came, and I'm like, they're asking me if anything on me is hurting. Can I move? I remember it was the female who guided me to this big rock. So she guided me to sit on the big rock. I sat down, and it wasn't until like I attempted to move up a little bit, I couldn't move. Like, I couldn't move. And now I'm fearing that, because all the pain was like in my stomach, in my pelvis area. So I'm fearing that my hips may be shattered, right? So I'm slowly, like, just in my head, like, just move something. So I'm trying to move my feet. And I'm moving my feet. My legs are clearly moving, but it hurt every time I move. And I'm just like, oh, my God, oh, my God. So the ambulance came and stuff. It wasn't until I got into the EMTs until I got into the back of the ambulance, rather, that I started to, now my vision was getting blurry and I started seeing spots. But I'm familiar with vertigo, so I kept telling them, I said, because they checked me, like your vital sign, everything's good, your blood pressure. My blood pressure was a little bit high, but a normal high is what was explained to me. So I kept telling them that I think I'm either about to have a episode, a panic attack, or this is vertigo. And I kept telling them I want to close my eyes so bad, but I'm scared. They're asking the right questions. Your head hurt, your back hurt, woo woo. At the time, my head and back wasn't hurting. Only like the abdomen, the pelvis area. That's it. It literally felt like I gotta take literally out of my vocabulary. Because I noticed I said it way too much on the last, but I also was way too fucking high on the last episode. But we getting rid of that. Back to where I was. The pain in my abdomen, in my pelvic area, felt like when I gave birth, after I gave birth to my son. I had a C-section. So me coughing and me sneezing, I'm, bending over, holding my stomach, because with every cough, every sneeze, every chuckle, I feel it. So it was really bad when it happened Friday night. I got rushed over to Beth Israel Milton. And again, did CAT scans and all that stuff. No internal bleeding or anything like that. I had some scarring. I have some scarring in my tissue. They offered me some pills. They sent it over to the pharmacy. I have yet to pick it up. That was Friday night. I have yet to pick it up. I told them like I didn't want to take the morphine or none of that. Nothing strong. I don't like being given anything that makes me go to sleep. You understand? Like, unless I have to have a major surgery or something like that, of course, then yeah, give me the anesthesia. But I didn't want the morphine. I didn't want no perks, none of that. Like, I just, give me ibuprofen. I didn't even want the ibu fucking profen. What I wanted was to smoke a blunt. I was in the hospital. I couldn't do that. So they gave me the ibuprofen, and then I started to, like, at first I couldn't even move my head. My dad, he came to be with me at the hospital. I couldn't move my head, and it wasn't until the ibuprofen kicked in. I done did the CAT scan. I got wheeled back to the room, and now it's like the fog that was in my head was gone, right? So I'm okay. The car is totaled. Did I miss anything? No. No. I just, like, everything in me wanted to just stay in the bed today. I have one more day off tomorrow. So everything in me is like just stay in the bed. But I've been getting up, walking up and down the stairs and just taking my time because ultimately I have to get back to work. Like, I can't sit for too long, because these bills are gonna keep coming. So I've been I'm looking into physical therapy as well, but I've been I've been doing my part in making sure that I'm taking care of myself during this time, because it is a very traumatic experience. Like, I didn't think that I was gonna die. My first thought was all of my bones are broken, at least in the lower half of my body, because that's what it felt like. Everything from the waist down, from under the belly button on down. Okay, if like my stomach feels numb. But that's how it feels on a scar where I had the C-section at. Like, it's like a numbing feeling. And if you're a woman who had a C-section, you know what I mean. Yeah, other than that, I feel fine. It was uncomfortable for me to sleep. But shout out to Dad for giving me the that ice pack. It helped. I just now have to take it a little bit easy, because like I do too much. Sometimes I do too much. I be animated. I be moving around. I can't do all of that. Now it went from, hey, raise your hand up real fast, to hold on, y'all, give me a second, because I still feel some pain right here. And I want to work out, I want to stretch, and I know I can't rush, and I'm not going to rush me getting better, but I also don't want to be lazy while I'm in this process of healing, because I feel like, me just sitting around and, okay, I got into this accident, I'm going to just lay down, and no, like, I got to do something too. I just can't sit down. But also, too, I'm being mindful of me moving around and not making anything worse. So that was my weekend, y'all. Car accident. Didn't get a chance to hang out, but that's okay. I'm okay. Yeah. Shout out to my insurance. Shout out to my goddamn dealership, because, honey, ouch, the GMC Sierra truck has Miss Tamika Renee Bligh's name all over it. Yes. But I'm going to upload the pictures of what happened to Benny. His name is Benny. Okay, because this was little. No. This was Big Ben. But guess what? We're about to go to bigger Benny. Benny the Butcher if you piss him off. Okay, but yeah, that's it. I'm about to pop me an extra strength Tylenol and lay down and enjoy the rain as well. It's messing with my bones a little bit, but I'ma still enjoy the rain. And I thank y'all for tuning in. And yeah, I hope you guys. Today's Monday, so I hope you guys have a great start to your week. And I hope you have an even better weekend. Be safe. It don't have to be you. It could be the asshole behind you, in front of you, or beside you to cause the accident. Hold on. One more thing, because I have a question that I wanted to end with. And the question is... And if you follow me on Instagram, you can, DM me the answer. Or if you, it's up to y'all. Like, I just feel the need to say it. You could message me or whatever, comment. But it's totally up to you guys. This, what you not going to do. No, turn around. Because what you not going to do is be biting the fuck up on me. I feeds you. You ate once today so far. Keep that in mind, sister. The fuck? Go over there. Are you attacking my arm? The question is, what is something you are holding on to right now, and how might letting it go create space for new growth in your life? I'll repeat it again. What is something, you being real disrespectful, what is something you are holding on to right now, and how might letting it go create space for new growth in your life? Thank you guys for tuning in. I hope that, like I said, the rest of your week goes well. The beginning of your week had a great start to it. And I believe I'm about to start physical therapy. So after I get all of this straightened out with the car accident and stuff, I am looking to upload more. Okay, because I be having some shiz naive to talk about. I just got to make sure I have the time. So I am going to be looking to upload more. In the meantime, between time, I thank you guys for tuning in. What it do with the whoop whoop. It is me, it is her, it is she, it is I, Miss Tamika Renee Bligh. Like, subscribe, share, tell a friend. Don't forget to thank God that you were able to see today. Take care, y'all.